Hello everybody and welcome to a brand new video. And in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how you can make it snow in any Minecraft biome. So that includes like forest, plains, anything, using this seasons add-on that I made and I just recently updated. So let's get into it. Alright, so the first thing you're gonna want to do is you're going to want to navigate to this URL here. I'll have a link to that in the description of the video, and you're just simply going to download the file. You're gonna see a bunch of weird stuff pop up. Don't click anything on here, but you'll see the add-on download here. Once that's downloaded, you can safely close out of this, and you can close out of this tab too. And now what you're going to want to do is you want to navigate to your downloads page. And this is if you're playing on a computer. If you're playing on a tablet or a Pocket Edition, you can do this too. You can still download the add-ons, but the process for getting them into your game will be a little bit different. There are plenty of tutorials online on how to install add-ons, so I'm not going to go into installing the add-on as much as I'm more so just going to be showing off the add-on itself. So here you're just going to go to your downloads page if you're on Windows, and then you can just double click this and click Minecraft, and then it should import into your game. So as you can see, there's 2 packs that has imported. So what we're going to do, first things first, I'm going to enable my full screen, and I can never find it in here for some reason. There it is. There we go. So yeah, so first we're going to be testing this on a new world, then we're going to test it on an existing world. But I just want to, clarify that if you're doing this on an existing world, you should always make a backup, because add-ons like this can break your world, especially if you're playing around with the one that makes it snow in your world. So yeah, so first things first, we're going to create a new world. Click create new, wait for all this stuff to load, and here we go. So there is some things we need to do, so I'm going to do a seasons showcase, right? We'll set this to creative mode just because. And yeah, so first we want to do is we want to go down to experiments, and we want to enable custom biomes. This is a must. If you do not do this, this will not work. So turn custom biomes on. Then you want to go down to behavior packs, and then under available you should see right here it says seasons. So you're going to activate that. So then if you click on active, you see the seasons is activated. If you click on the settings icon here, here's where you can actually change the season. It defaults to midwinter, so we're going to leave it on midwinter for now. And yeah, and there's also a resource pack. This is completely optional. You can enable this if you want. For the sake of this winter, there really isn't a resource pack for winter, so you don't really need to enable this. This is completely optional. It basically this just adds like color and stuff to the trees in like the fall and stuff. So we're not going to enable that for now. We're just going to create the world. Alrighty, so we've loaded into the world, and as you can see, there is snow covering everything. And you might think this is a snow biome, but if you look closely, this is actually a swamp biome. And it is currently snow on the ground in the swamp biome here. The swamp is completely frozen over. So basically, what the midwinter add-on does, it just makes it snow in your entire world. So we got, looks like, I'm not sure what this is here. This looks like it's a savanna biome. Yeah, look at that. And it is kind of funny because there is snow on the ground in these biomes, but the snow doesn't actually fall down in these warm biomes where it normally doesn't rain. It's just a small little bug, but it's not really that big of a deal as of now. And yeah, if we just fly around here, you can see that, yeah, we're pretty much all covered in snow, pretty much everywhere we look. What is this over here? It looks like this is a roofed forest biome. Yep, that's a roofed forest biome. getting completely covered in snow. So if you do slash weather rain, you can see that there actually is snow coming down, and the snow is accumulating. So all of these biomes actually function as if they are snow biomes, and you can see that the trees are actually changing color when the snow falls, which is actually really cool. Yeah, that's cool. So yeah. So this is winter, but the cool thing about this add-on is that once you create the world, you're not stuck with one season. You can go in and change the season whenever you like. So if we save and quit, and then we go back into here, we can go down to behavior packs, and then say, go to settings. We have it set to midwinter. We can actually slide this. So basically, like, winter is like midwinter, but the warm biomes don't have snow. So that would be like your jungle, your savanna, desert, mesa, that kind of stuff. Late autumn is basically your default temperatures. So there's not really much that changes here. Early autumn is basically like late spring, so it's a little bit colder than normal. And yeah, so summer temperatures are actually warmer than average in every single snow biome. There's no snow in any snow biome in the summer, actually. Late spring, everything is pretty much normal. There's no change to the temperatures at all. So late spring is basically default. Same with early autumn. And then early spring is basically colder than average, so kind of the same as late autumn. But yeah, for now we're going to set it to late. Actually, I'm going to set it to summer. And I'll show you what I mean. Summer is actually warmer than average. So if we click play now, here we go. So as you can see, the grass color is different, and one small issue with this add-on is that the snow doesn't actually melt right away. I mean, if given enough time, it will eventually melt, but it's just one of those things with this add-on is that, you know, it doesn't really remove the snow when you change the season. It does naturally melt, but I think the biggest issue is this. The ice won't melt, basically. It's kind of just, you got ice stuck in your world, which is part of the reason why I say always make a backup when using an add-on like this. But as you can see, if you head over here, it's basically all, there's no snow here because we haven't loaded these chunks. But if we do slash weather rain, it is now raining. So, yeah, there you have it. Alright guys, so I'm going to show off the fall colors now, because why not? So if we go up to behavior packs here, we can actually go up. I'm going to change this to a late autumn, and then I'm going to go into resource packs, and we're going to add the seasons resource pack. And this works basically the same as the behavior packs with the slider. We can just change this to late autumn. There's also a winter one, but I mean, it's, you know, it's basically just makes all your grass white, which I mean the snow already does anyways. Like I said, these resource packs are completely optional. They just change the colors of the trees and stuff. Does not affect the temperatures. So we're going to set that to late autumn, and we'll click on play, and we'll see what it looks like. And here we go. So as you can see, all of the trees are, you know, like this orangish color along with the grass. It's like a brownish orange, basically like resembles the basically what the ground would look like in fall. And yeah, and basically in the autumn season, especially late autumn, same with early spring, is that any biome that's somewhat cold, it will snow. So like your forest biomes like this, they're temperate biomes, not really cold. It does not snow in these biomes, you know, unless you get like somewhat high up. If I do slash weather rain again, See, it's raining here, but I think if I go up, yeah, if I just go up a little ways, it's actually snowing. And this is a swamp biome here. If you go down here, this is a forest biome, you can actually go up here, and it is snowing here. And this looks like it's a spruce biome here. And as you can see, it is snowing here, and this isn't, I don't think this is a snowy spruce, this is just a regular spruce biome. So basically any biome that's like a spruce biome, or extreme hills, or a mountain, or your, what is it, your old growth taiga, I think they call it, the one with the big trees, it'll snow in all those biomes in this season. So yeah, so basically it's like everything's just colder than average when you set it to this. Alright guys, so right now we are currently in a backup copy of my SMP server, and what we're going to do is we're going to make it snow here, just to prove to you you can indeed make this work on any world. So yeah, as you can see, there's a lot built up here, and we're going to see what happens. So, see ya. Yeah, just remember though, when adding it to an existing world, always make a backup. If you don't have experiments enabled already, it should automatically make a backup for you. In this case, I do not have custom biomes enabled, but I'm just going to enable it. I already have another experiment enabled, so yeah, and I already made a backup, but in this case, you're going to want to go down to General, and I think it's Copy or Duplicate World, just to make a backup copy in case something goes wrong. So yeah, like I said, same thing, go up to behavior packs, activate it, and we're going to go down to resource packs, and I think it's under available. Like I said, we can add this if you want. I'm not going to, since I'm just going to be doing the winter. You go here to settings, and as you can see, here we go. I'm going to set that to midwinter, and we're going to play it. Alright, so we successfully loaded into the world. As you can see, it's actually really cool. I did not expect this, but chunks that have been pre-generated actually then come with snow on them. So as soon as you load up the chunk in the winter season, it will generate the snow. So that's actually really cool. And as you can see, there's snow here. Everything's covered in snow, and if you actually look closely here, you can actually see that these bodies of water are slowly freezing over. So yeah, like I said, another reason, make a backup. The ice won't melt. The snow will. It'll just take a really long time. But yeah. See here, I think this is a regular plains biome. And we got a plains biome here. We got a forest biome here. Yeah, look at that. All covered in snow. / weather, rain. Let's just try this one. Yep. As you can see, there is indeed snow coming down. Look at this. Like I said, I'm surprised I haven't seen any other add-ons that do this, because it's actually surprisingly simple. All you're doing is just editing the biome JSON files and just editing the temperatures. And doing that, you can literally make it snow in any world. So yeah. So there you have it. This is how you can make it snow in any Minecraft world, in any biome. Just in time for the holiday seasons, if you want to spice things up on your survival world, make it snow, you can do that. So that's that. Well, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe. If you're interested in joining this SMP server, the one that I'm actually showing off, making it snow in, I'll have a link to the Discord for that in the description as well, so feel free to join that if you feel like it. And yeah, so I'll see you all later. Peace out.